So St. Genevieve, Missouri we're roughly an hour or so south of St. Louis. There are about 13, 14 different wineries around here, but there is one that I've heard about over and over. It's Chaumetter Vineyard and Wineries. It's actually a wine resort. By the way, this is Dexter. Dexter's kind of the house dog. He's totally cool. I'm gonna go meet with the winemaker and Dexter's owner, Henry Johnson. Henry, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. How could I not be great? This place is gorgeous. How many acres?
About 310.
310 acres. Talk about how you got started doing wine here. How long have you been doing that?
Well, so my family's been doing wine here for about 20 some odd years, and it was kind of a happy accident. We fell into it. We had a row that my dad just hated to mow, and a family friend planted a row of grapes, kind of saying, well, now you don't have to deal with that. And it all just snowballed from there.
I love that story. Your dad's in the insurance business. Friend plants grapes. What are you going to do with the grapes? You're going to make the wine. And look at where we are now. Tell me about the grapes that you grow here.
So we tend to stick to the 5 main Missouri varietals, which are Norton, Chamberson, Chardonnay, Vignoles, and Traminette. And we've had them here for about 20, 25 years.
Got a lot of ground to cover here, Henry. Where do we start?
How about the wedding barn?
You're going to make me wait for that food and wine, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm on to you. Let's go.
Okay.
So, Henry, you were not kidding when you said there were a few different venues where you could get married here. Real quick, tell me how the chapel came to be.
So the chapel was actually about to be torn down, and my dad said, well, don't do that, just bring it down to us. And so it was disassembled and brought down and put back in place.
This is the wedding barn, and by the way, there's not a bad view on this property. You can see forever up here. Tell me about this barn. This has to be one of the most popular venues you have.
It absolutely is. We have anywhere from 60 to 70 weddings a year on average, and more than 60% of those are in this barn because people love the rustic look, they love the layout, they love the open air design.
I love the lights hanging inside. It is so beautiful, and it's also a beautiful sort of photo op place. You can get some just beautiful, perfect pictures right here.
Between the backdrops and the lighting itself, it's just always nice.
So if the bride and groom want to plan their wedding here and have it here, you can have one heck of a party, complete with food and the whole 9 yards. And you know what else? You can stay here as well. And Henry, I really want to see the rooms and the villas.
Absolutely.
Let's go look.
Let's go look at it. This is both a villa and a boardroom. So we can do corporate events here. They can bring a variety of people, materials. We have a smart board for people to project things. And this can also house at least 2 people. We have a suite in here, as well as a Murphy bed that folds out.
Boy, these are just impeccably decorated, I gotta say. And I'm so impressed there's a fireplace.
Yeah, the fireplace, we have either wood burning or gas in every single villa.
Really?
And it's just something people tend to enjoy. You figure you're in the countryside, why not have a fire?
It's perfect. And you could sleep up to 4 in here because of the Murphy bed. All right, I have been looking up the hill there at the restaurant all day long. Is the chef in?
Well, the kitchen's open.
Okay, well then there's no reason for us not to go. Let's
Absolutely.
do it. Rob Beasley is the executive chef here at Chaumetter. Okay, chef, what am I starting with here?
This is our New Orleans barbecue shrimp, by far our best-selling appetizer. As you said, a lot of people have it as an entree. We get some just huge, as you can see, shrimp from the Gulf. They're 6 to 8 in size, which means they're average 6 to 8 to a pound. And the New Orleans barbecue sauce is not a Midwestern barbecue. It's not a ketchup barbecue sauce. The base of it is actually beer, shrimp stock, and butter. And then it has fresh rosemary from our garden, fresh thyme, garlic, a little heat from cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, black pepper. But it's just bold flavors, but without being overpowering of spice.
Man, that's incredible. And the bread in here for dipping. This is an appetizer?
Yes.
I like the way you do appetizers. This is a full meal if you're me, but honestly, it would be hard to stop with just one dish. We are down to my favorite part. It's time for the tasting. Henry, what have you got for me?
Well, we have a Chardonnay, which is unoaked. And so it's going to be very herbaceous, very fruity and nice. And then we have a Norton, which is oaked, but it still has a lot of stone fruit like apricot and plum.
I know these are 2 that you're very proud of.
I am.
What do you think? We start with the Chardonnay?
I think that's a good call.
Delicious. light, refreshing. I am no expert, but I love this right here, and I think you will too. This is fantastic. Good job. Okay, now on to the Norton.
Right.
And which one is your favorite of the two?
I'm a Norton fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Beautiful wines, a beautiful place, and trust me on this, if you come up here, please don't miss the food because the cuisine is some of the best I think I've ever had. You're open year round, right, Henry?
We are, yes. And if there's ever any closure or cancellation, we always let people know.
Okay, so check
the website. If you have a reservation and something changes, we will reach out to you. But we're always open when we can be.
Okay, they will let you know. Just make sure you don't miss Chaumetter in St. Genevieve County. Totally worth the trip. Thank you.
Thank you.